My name is Kate Powell. I lived in Hyderabad, India for a year through a Rotary scholarship. I met a group of women who are teachers in one of the poorest neighborhoods who are trying to create a handicraft business. I used my business skills, built trust and friendships with the women, and we created Pop Jewelry Collective together. In the past year, the project has grown and become a successful import business in America. The goals of Pop Jewelry Collective are to teach women entrepreneurship, communication, and how to earn sustainable income. We are a group of 5 American women. We raised funding and are returning to India. Our intention is to teach the children at their school, to expand production, to develop personal relationships, to understand how we can strengthen our team of international female leaders, and to document the successes and the trials of this project.
जा जा रे अपने मंदिरवा 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 जा जा रे अपने मंदिरवा
Are you hot and sweaty right now?
Yes, definitely. I'm really excited about our project and being in Hyderabad and just being with the women and being a part of their community there. And ready to be here.
I'm drinking McDonald's.
Oh.
कोशिश करो.
We call all candy chocolate. ये प्रोजेक्ट काम एक सबसे करते हैं. मेरा jewelry is Pass Business, and our purpose is to come here, document the project. So we're all talking, having interviews. We want to talk with the women about business and how a business affects or changes their life. And some people ask me, why do you only work with women? Do you hate men? And I say no, but I think it is the most important to feel confident in myself and to help other women feel confident also. That's the business that I created.
Is there any meaning POP?
POP stands for piece of the pie. So
Piece
it's
of the?
piece of the pie.
Oh.
So it's in the business, everyone gets a piece of the pie. And then on the back, it's kind of, this is what most people think when they see fair trade. They know that when they purchase something, the money goes to the community. And we're realizing that in this economy, everyone is having to rethink business and what it means to purchase something or what it means to be a consumer. And a lot of people are wanting to be conscious consumers and to know it's almost like when you purchase something, you're making an investment into that community. The way the business works is that I pay the women up front. They go and get the pearls, they put the pearl jewelry together, And Madhavi and Shanaz ship the jewelry to me in the US, and I find markets in the United States to sell the jewelry, and then the money goes directly back into the project. What are we doing right now, ladies?
Waiting for the bus.
Getting to Sultan Shahi, where all of our work was taking place, often was a very challenging task. It involved taking buses and also hiring auto rickshaws, which are the little taxis that drive around all over India. And basically, the auto drivers didn't want to take us to Sultan Shahi because it is a very dangerous neighborhood. Because it's one of the poorest neighborhoods in Hyderabad, it's about half and half Hindus and Muslims. And whenever there's any communal violence or terrorism or conflict between Hindus and Muslims anywhere in India, the violence usually takes place in the poorest neighborhoods. So Sultan Shahi is considered a hotspot neighborhood. That also means that there's not very many educational opportunities. The Sultan Shahi school that the women of the Jewelry Project run is one of the only schools, and if it wasn't for that school, the kids would be on the street. There's also not very many job opportunities, and so going into this neighborhood was important for us because it really represents peace building on a grassroots level. Hindus and Muslims are coming together at this center for the sake of education and for working together in order to become friends and build strong relationships. Okay, here we are. Ready?
Ready.
Ready.
Set.
Ready. Ready. Good work. Good morning, students. Thank you, Bato.
Thank you, madam.
Good morning, Shanaz.
स्पेलिंग करो, स्पेलिंग करके पढ़ो.
Correct, and he pointed to that's my town.
Yay!
ये बताएं उनको फिर और एक चॉकलेट मिलेगा. तो ढूंढे.
Hyderabad.
देखो इंडिया में हैदराबाद है.
No talking teachers.
Hey!
Correct.
Hey!
Okay, so what is this word?
Confident.
What does confidence mean?
Energy.
Means being proud of yourself, feeling good about yourself just the way you are.
ओके, अब बोलो आप कौन बनना चाह रहे हैं, क्या बनना चाह रहे हैं बड़े होके बोलो. डॉक्टर. नेक्स्ट. बिजनेसमैन. डॉक्टर.
We really fell in love with all of the children that we worked with because they had so much energy and so much motivation, and we want them to have all of the opportunities in the world. We also faced a challenge of trying to figure out the most effective and most direct way that we could help them with their education. So we decided that the best thing that we could do was to teach them classes while we were there and interact with them, and also to give gifts of school supplies directly to each student. So does anybody else want to go to America, Madhavi?
और कोई भी अमेरिका जाना चाह रहे हैं क्या?
लेके जा रहे हैं लेके जा रहे हैं.
Are you inviting all these people? They are asking. Okay, they are asking whether you are taking them.
I want to see who's ready to go. Who's ready to go?
कौन रेडी है जाने के लिए? पूछ लो. हाथ ऊपर.
All members.
We all are ready.
Party at Kate's house.
Do they want to stay at my house?
क्या उनके घर में रहना चाह रहे जाके?
फिर किधर रहेंगे?
If not, where we will stay there, say, asking. In your house only.
कौन मालूम है?
We don't know anybody.
If not, they have to get.
That's you, so we will stay along with you only.
But then they have to get their own apartment.
Where? In America?
Yeah, they have to work and make money and then pay for their apartment.
अमेरिका को जाके अपना